So it was 2015. We knew we have a lot of equity in our property. So we decided just to go out there and invest. We went to see a broker and he recommended us Jack.
Yep, Jack came over and expressed what the actual company does and how he could help us, and the rest is history. Yeah. Well, being novice in the investment side of the equation, we didn't know what to expect, to be honest. But our first impression was how easy it was, first and foremost. You know, Jack came in, expressed, you know, as I said before, what he could do for us, but then later came in with a few proposals. He basically gave us a whole variety of investment options that we could go, Queensland, Melbourne, you know, etc. Advised us as what we should do, but also said to us, look, go away, do your own homework, make sure that you're happy. So that was really, really good. But then obviously going further than that, I was a little bit concerned because I didn't know Jack really that well at the time. So I thought, okay, wow, you know, what's going to happen after this? But, you know, one thing after another, perfect. It's nice and smooth. We invested.
Yep.
And then we met a few real estate agents via Jack as well, in the context of looking after the property. Property was built, everything went really smooth, and
customer service was excellent.
Yeah. So look, at the moment we're really happy. We are pretty much on the verge of buying our next property. Yeah. Well, I think we both have sort of slightly different answers there, but in my view, I can't believe how easy and how much help there is out there. In normal circumstances, you think you're on your own, but Jack made the whole process a lot easier. I felt comfortable, and I now feel even more comfortable to know, hey Jack, I need to buy another property, come and help me. And all I know is that he'll come in, do exactly the same process, and you know, I know that I've got someone I can trust.
Yeah, and the difference between buying something that is already built and an off-the-plan property. Yeah. So the benefits of that, and also something that I remember very well is when he said, try to buy a property in every different state, because all the states do different. Okay, so by the time you will sell your property, let's say Queensland will do very well and New South Wales not that well, so you will sell that property first and wait until New South Wales is up in the market.
If you know, if you want to sell, I mean,
exactly.
his idea is obviously not to, and build your portfolio as much as you can, but the diversifying across the states is a good idea. So yeah, we've learnt a lot.
Yeah, and the good thing is, like, he wasn't focusing on today, but the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Personally, I think I'm going to have a great retirement, to be honest, so I won't have to worry about money, but the main thing is I'm not going to have to worry about my kids. I know they're going to be looked after.
Yeah, I think with
that's
this,
my main thing.
Yeah, with this, it's choice. You know, I think from my perspective, you know, we purchased a business just recently to give us that, again, diversifying our options. But I don't want to retire. You know, in my view, if I retire, I die. That's just how I feel, right? So me, I'm going to work until I am, you know, unable to. So I think this will give me choices, or give us choices. And like Naomi says, you know, the fact that the kids are going to be looked after is the number one thing. But if I can, you know, retire with a good, decent amount of investments behind me, it means that I have a choice, and that's really important. Yeah. So far, and I have to admit, I haven't, you know, had any problems whatsoever with your team. And that's the other thing that I actually found incredibly pleasing, is that, you know, not knowing the company that well, when I first met Jack, I thought, great, he's the salesman, and everything's great with a salesman, as you know. But I think once we moved away from the actual first sale and into the actual, you know, using the service, I think the service was fantastic. Patricia was onto us straight away.
Email, phone calls,
immediately friendly, and nothing was too much. You know,
she liaised with the builder as well.
That's right.
If we have any problems, well, we didn't, but she will liaise with them.
We just felt like as if we were on constant communications, and the service was really friendly. So, you know, as I said, I never felt once that I couldn't actually make a call and get what I needed answered. So we're very happy.
Yeah.
Look, I think you got to do your due diligence on what you think is right and wrong. I said, but you know, to be honest with you, the thing that I would suggest is don't be afraid. Just give it a go. You know, some people are trying to wait for the perfect moment, and that's one thing that actually Jack told us, and I remember it specifically because that's the first thing I said. Oh, you know, in a year's time, I think, you know, the interest rates are going to go up, and what about the fact that, you know, maybe they're going to change the tax laws? And he just went through it and said, look, you know, if you're waiting for the right time for everything, you're never going to do anything. So at the end of the day, we both looked at it and went, yeah, you're right, let's just do it. And
worry about things that might happen. So you just give it a go and see what happens.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Just take a leap of faith. Obviously, do it with the right diligence, and you know, talk to your accountants, talk to your legal people, whatever. But obviously, don't be afraid of wait for the perfect storm, because it ain't going to happen. You know, just go ahead and do it.
I don't look back.
Never. We're happy, extremely happy. Do it. Do it now.
Take the risk.
Take the risk and don't wait. Waiting is just pointless.